In this video, I'll show you a unique insight to what was happening behind the scenes at the event Lutador de Elite 12. Friday, shortly after the official weigh-in, we went down to the venue of the event, Messehalle Bozen, and did the face-off. In the evening then, the whole Lutador de Elite team went for dinner. At the beginning of the event, Ernesto Pe, the announcer, presented every athlete. This was the first time I was seeing my father getting his hands wrapped. This night, he was going to make his MMA pro debut. Here you can see the grappling main event between Daniele Scatizzi and Patrick Beretti. Then it was Christian Lotito's turn. It was his amateur MMA debut. He is my teammate and also student. Straight after him, it was Davide Gemelaro's time. Watch their fight on the YouTube channel Lutador de Elite. He had a good intense match and won by unanimous decision. After their fight, I got my hands wrapped as well. I was coaching, managing the event and preparing for my fight at the same time. This is my father warming up before his upcoming fight against Carlo Perseo D'Ambrosio, here with Ivan Gazzoli.
Do you train? No. Can I borrow you just for...
Liam then showed a couple of techniques that he thought were gonna be useful in his fight. In the middle of the event, I did an interview with the local news station Rai Bozen. Here is us going over a couple of techniques. The game plan was definitely to take his opponent down and submit him. This is my opponent, Jonathan Van Aert, getting warmed up. You can tell he had some bad intentions. Here they were talking about a controversial video where Scott had to defend himself against a knife attack. This was the amateur MMA main event, Michael Norris against Ali Rabi. It was then go time for my father. He was getting prepared here. Enjoy the workout and fight.
Is incredible in it of itself. Rafael Federico escorting his father, Alex Federico, 55 years of age, to the day, making his walk to the cage. This is gonna be a phenomenal fight, almost a freak show. This is incredible what we're about to see.
Maybe also a once-in-a-lifetime night for both.
Well, it is no mystery. Alex Federico is a phenomenal grappler, and so the key for his fight will be to take the fight to the ground, whereas Carlo Perseo D'Ambrosio wants to avoid the ground at any cost. Look at the shape of Alex Federico.
Tonight.
This is some scene. Is on the line.
Anche scritto sul cartello.
Now.
And we're off. Nice shot by
Nice shot by
D'Ambrosio.
Alessandro.
Takes Federico.
Alessandro being ground and pound in the half guard. What is D'Ambrosio doing?
I think Carlo D'Ambrosio cut himself.
So basically, when my father went for a takedown, he cut his head open on the cage. The fight was stopped a bit early because he was bleeding on his opponent and the referee thought it was him. My father got 8 stitches on top of his head. Once he noticed he was cut open, he had to go for the finish, so the fight wouldn't be stopped because of the cut. Here it's him, enjoying the moment, taking some pictures. This is me preparing myself mentally for the fight and controlling my breathing. This is me and Scott going over the fight and trying a couple of techniques. Here I made him choke because of my armpit smell. I didn't feel the pressure much, I was joking around all the time. I was more nervous for how the event went. Then I got ready for the workout. Then Buono arrived. We talked before to do the workout together, so he came and prepared himself. I could feel the tension. I was getting a little bit more nervous, but I was still pretty relaxed. This is us talking over how we will do the workout. Liam probably noticed that I was maybe too relaxed. That's when he held this speech to get me dialed in. You can tell there was an immediate mood change. That was ready to kill. Enjoy the fight and the workouts. Let's go.
Hij gaat hem door die roller heen. Jump snel.
Islands. Let him play his walkout. And what an entrance this is for Rafael Virtuoso Federico. Could you
It's
help me,
the
Alex, on
South
that?
Tyrolean flag, and he's also wearing a pair of pants. It's called Lederhosen. It's the traditional dress of South Tyrolean. So he keeping it traditional in front of his friends, family. It's a beautiful moment for all of us.
The entrance of all entrances, if you will. It's a perfect walkout song to sign off. This is the last entrance we're gonna see. Only one of the two guys that just entered the cage is gonna come out as the winner.
I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it.
The ring announcer said, Rafael Federico.
We
I
know him,
think
yeah?
I think a few people might have heard of Conor McGregor.
Rafael, of course, aspiring to be like him, or maybe even greater.
Absolutely, absolutely. And judging by the walkouts, he's on the right path. And we're off.
An aggressive start of Fana.
Lock your hands.
Beautiful takedown by Rafael.
Absolutely. You can see the Fanar is holding on for dear life to that guillotine.
He shouldn't. He actually should clear this grip. He can't really...
Gentlemen, we might have a Von Flue choke. This seems to be in. Fanar cannot defend. I think he's about to tap. Flue choke and just going to...
Clearing the grip.
Posture. Incredible grappling knowledge. Heavy elbow by Federico. I think if I'm Jonathan Fanar, I want to keep the fight standing, but this is definitely not the direction the fight should go. And this is
Bleeding heavily.
Fanar is caught.
Over his left eye, and Rafa is still pounding on him. The hometown crowd cheering him up.
The crowd just erupted with a rough three-quarter mount.
His
Okay, the
feet
opponent.
are on the wrong side of Rafael's body.
Exactly.
He has to put his feet on the other side. I think it took a lot of energy from Fanar, these heavy strikes, and also keeping that guillotine that's not really there.
I agree. While not expending much, he definitely took a lot of energy from Fanar by putting pressure on him and forcing him to carry his weight. And giving useful advice.
I think he really has to change the strategy up. It wasn't the right position to try and clinch with Rafael. Rafael has great takedowns from this, but it's very fresh. On the other hand, Fanar seems really hurt and exhausted at the moment. Well, I think Rafael will also make history tonight. Up into the second round now. Or maybe not.
That was a full start. That is also a first in MMA.
Fight down on your takedown.
We usually see it from sprinters.
Exactly. Incredible KO by Rafa extremely well-timed counter shot.
Now starts swinging, comes to the right. Rafa caught him perfectly, sleeps tonight.
That would be the perfect moment for a replay. That was an insane shot.
Here I thanked Van Aert for accepting the fight, as obviously no one else did. And I also told him sorry. I understand he has a family and friends and that it's not easy to do this.
It was an insane shot.
So what we learned tonight about Rafa, he doesn't only have really good grappling ability, but also to counter on the feet by exploiting his opponent's mistakes.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from black belt in grappling in his 4th professional
Rafa!
I'm really impressed by his performance tonight.
This was impressive.
Dai che sono le sai, grazie a tutti, siete venuti. Thank you very much, Jonathan, for coming. He's the only one out of 17 people that we asked to fight. He's the only one that showed up yet again, and congrats to him. Grazie a tutti, danke in ordine di sponsor of this event, to organizziamo. Grazie a tutti che hanno aiutato ad organizzare questo bellissimo evento e grazie a tutti i miei team, Liam, a SPG, a mio papà, a tutti. Grazie mille, ci vediamo la prossima volta. Let's get up here, sound. Let's go!
I think this is
Man, wonderful. Very wonderful. Thanks, man.
That's also great to see by Van Aert, who
great opponent tonight.
thanks the crowd.
After the fight, me and Van Aert also went out together. We had some fun in the club.